Okay, you may not realize this, but just because you speak English, you have like a 90% better chance of being qualified for the new economy. Now, you may not realize this, but just because you speak English, you'll have an up, that's me, you'll have an edge on getting over 90% of the new jobs in this country, or any country, just because you speak English. See, the whole world wants to speak English. And now you can work from anywhere in the world. So if you're here in America or in Portugal or in China or whatever, you could get a job easier speaking English than you can anywhere else. And actually, even here, you could work for people all over the world because you speak English. English is the is the language of commerce all over the world. Everyone's trying to learn it. And actually, even the universities over in Europe are going to have all their classes in English because that's what's happening. Everybody in Japan wants to speak English. In Korea they all want to speak English. Everywhere in the world, India or whatever, because that's where the business is. So you could be sitting right here in America and be on one of these websites where you could show your talent. Hey, I could answer phones for you. I could do office work for you. I could do engineering work for you. I could do tax work for you. Any kind of thing you want to do remotely, right from home. And because you speak English, you have more skills than 90% of the people in the world. See, that's what's so cool. Because now I hire people all over the world. Everyone does, and that's right. English is the language, that most people are working in, and that's what's so neat. So once you learn the new economy and what's going on the internet and how to get these jobs, where there are things like Upwork, Elance, all these kind of platforms where you put your resume on and people hire you just for short-term projects. That's what's cool. And there's dozens and dozens and dozens of places like this, to do that. So it's easy to find work right at home, and you have an edge. You have an up on like 4 to 5 billion people all over the world because you speak English. Man, everybody in this country has an edge on all the rest of the world because we're born with it. How isn't that cool?